Alright, this Andrew Hancock was my great-grandfather. In 1882, him and the family traveled from Russ County, Texas, all the way to a little town called Rogers, Texas, south of Abilene, south of Buffalo Gap, Texas. They traveled there and moved their whole family into an area that was well known already to the old outlaws. It was a training camp and an area for the cowboys. Back in the day, they trained on this facility, on this farm right here. I'm going to show you by Ovala, Texas. As you can see, we're going to pan on down here and get over here to the left there. Now this is south of Abilene State Park right there. As you can see, there's a big J, an A, M, E, S. They carved this mountain out. My great uncle was the first road commissioner of the state of Texas, and he was able to sell the material off of these hills, and they flattened this all out. But as you can see, this little area right here was the actual James gang, and all of them hang out here. This was a private racetrack that no one even knew about, and still to this day don't know about. As you can see down through here, there's an old stall still there. The old barn, one of the old barns is still there. But this was a large racetrack. It was private, and they would all meet up there, the old gang. We're talking Annie Oakley, we're talking all of them. Right here on this figure 8 is where they had trained their train robberies. They would actually be pulling a train style wagon, and they would jump on, and this is how they trained right here. We're talking Annie Oakley, Belle, Starr, Jesse, Frank, the Coles, Bob Younger, all of them is here. Don't listen to the stories that they all told you. They actually have carved into the entire area James A right there. Now this took a lot of hard work. They had to set in a balloon over here. They tied the balloon up, and they actually went up, and as they would dynamite and all of that, they carved this out. This was a huge undertaking. You talking construction at the masses. Look at that racetrack. You can see old Jesse. Go, Jesse! Jesse be running around that track. Jesse was a good racer now. He had the fastest horses around. Those people come from all around to race them. So everybody's hunting down the legend. The real folks was right here, Ovala, Texas. This area was well known up at Buffalo Gap for some wild and crazy stuff. Old Abilene town, I run up there when I was a kid and hung out and played. I deer hunted on every one of these hills right here. My family still lives right over in here. They own property from Tuscola to Ovala to Lawn. My mom was born right over here east of Lawn, in a little community called Rogers School. Now these people were very wealthy. They had large amount of cattle. I was told of a cave that goes through these mountains where they would run the cattle up through this area, and they'd go up Mexico, and they'd run cattle all the way from Mexico down here. They had a cave somewhere that my uncles and then my mom and every one of them's been into up on these hills. But due to a lot of family feuding and disinheriting and everything, they were all disinherited. So this is it. There's the James Ranch right there. There, you want to know what happened to Jesse? Look at here. There's what happened to Jesse. Look it up for yourself. There it is, Abilene State Park, south of it. There it is. There's the old training facility right there where they trained. They had large houses and ranches and all. They're all gone now. This land's all been split up and sold up. The kids all fought and sold the land off. No one even knows what's there but me. There you go. The James Ranch, Texas. That's where they went. Next, old Ray's going to talk to you about these right here. You see that? The Lou. You see the gun barrel map. And you see the wolf map. All these tie together, and they all actually have something to do with all this area here. There you go.